given, that's how we live it. Don't be mad at the system, it's simply how we've existed.
What is up, guys? Welcome back to another review and showcase. Today we'll be reviewing the V-STR by Albany. This is the current podium vehicle as I'm making this video. So as you can see, the interior is pretty basic, but it is quite matching with the theme. It is based off a Cadillac. So it's kind of matching that theme of luxury, American, muscle. I quite like Cadillacs. I quite like this one as well. So yeah, this thing's pretty good at top speed. It's quite heavy at cornering, but that's just because it's kind of like a muscle car made in America. As you can see, it's got pretty decent, handling. You can handle the thing really nice. It just doesn't go around corners very well, but when you're going to lose control, you can easily snap it back. As you can see, the brakes do not work. The brakes are horrendous on this car. They really suck. But let's go ahead and see what customizations we have for this vehicle. Okay, so for this vehicle, we do have front bumper options. So we have the custom splitter. We also have the carbon custom splitter, the street splitter, also the carbon street splitter, the aftermarket splitter, and the carbon aftermarket splitter. Some cool options right there. So let's move on to the next thing, which is exhaust. So we have oval exhausts. We also have the carbon oval exhaust. We also have the twin bore exhaust and the aluminium twin bore exhaust. We also have the titanium twin bore exhaust. We also have the carbon twin bore exhaust. And also we have the generic big bore exhausts. We also have the aluminium big bore exhaust. By the way, there's a lot of options here. Titanium big bore exhausts. We also have the carbon big bore exhausts. And the twin split exhausts. Pretty cool. We have rear skirt exhausts. We also have secondary rear skirt exhausts. And the carbon rear skirt exhaust. So that is where the exhaust is at the back of the skirt. So anyway, we have the mid skirt exhaust. That's when the exhaust is in the middle. We also have the secondary version and the carbon version. Pretty cool. I'm liking the one near at the top though first. So the grille, we have only got one option, which is debadged grille, so we can remove the badge. So for the hoods, we have quite a few options. We have the carbon stock hood, the smooth hood, the carbon smooth hood, the vented hood, the carbon vented hood, the scooped hood, the carbon scooped hood. We also have the performance hood, the carbon performance hood, the Albany hood. We also have the carbon Albany hood. We have the vented Albany hood. And we also have the carbon vented Albany hood. The final option for the hoods. So now we have hood hatches. We have the classic hood latches. And we also have the modern hood latches. Pretty cool. Moving on to liveries. We have some nice liveries here. So let's start from the beginning. First livery we have got is black stripes. We also have got white stripes, so if you wanted a dark coloured car, that would probably be what you pick. We also have two-tone, which allows you to have two colours. Number 5 red pinstripe and number 5 blue pinstripe. We also have the Geo, which is in my opinion one of the cooler ones. The Atomic Drifter, again not a bad choice. The offset camo, another good one, which is what comes on the podium vehicle. We also have the Albany Racer, which is kind of not my favourite, but hey-ho. And we also have the proper Jetsam GT livery, which is like a real race car. So for the mirrors, we have a few options. We have the primary mirrors. We also have the carbon mirrors, the aftermarket mirrors, the secondary aftermarket mirrors, and also the carbon aftermarket mirrors. For the roofs, we have got the secondary roof, and also we have got the carbon roof. For the skirt, we have the street skirt, the carbon street skirt, the race skirt, and the carbon race skirt. Alright, so for the spoilers, we have quite a few options. Not as many as usual, but okay. We have the carbon stock spoiler as well as the low level spoiler. We also have the ducktail spoiler, the secondary ducktail spoiler, and also the carbon ducktail spoiler. We've also got the GT wing spoiler, whatever, drag spoiler, and the bolted ducktail spoiler, which is interesting. I want to show the suspension options because these are, again, one of the newest suspension models. So it can go pretty low. You can add a little camber to it as well. It's pretty cool. Now, we can add vortex generators. So we can add a normal vortex generator, a secondary one, or a carbon one. Again, it's just one. So, yeah, it's not like the whole line. So anyway, what do I think about this car? These are my opinions, by the way, but first of all, we're going to look at what doors we can open on this car, and we're also going to see what the engine looks like and the trunk looks like and everything like that. So the engine is pretty generic. It's kind of, you know, a modern muscle car kind of looking engine, a calm one, like a V6 maybe. We have a nice little trunk, and yeah, that's it. So we can open the hood, the trunk, and all 4 doors, which is a 4-door sedan type muscle car. Anyway, pricing. I think this is about 1.1 mil. Would I buy it for 1.1 mil? Absolutely not, unless I like cars, which I do like cars. However, again, it's another car. Like last week's podium vehicle video, by the way, didn't get released. I was going to say all this in last week's, but this is another one like last week's. Not a car for people who don't like cars. But for free, I would definitely get it because it's a free 1.1 mil. You can't sell it for 1.1 mil, remember. It's going to sell for 0, I believe. Might be like 8,000, but still, it's not worth it. So what would I rate this car out of 10 for being free? Obviously, it's going to be an 8.5. But if I had to buy it for 1.1 mil, I'd have to rate it about a 6.5. The customization is cool. However, it's not for everyone. And I'm looking at that from like everyone's perspective. But anyway, guys, that's it for today's video. By the way, the car's not armoured, as per usual. That's it for today's video, guys. If you did like, make sure to like. And if you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe. It really helps the channel out. But that is it for today's video. Goodbye, everyone.